everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today, actually, when you're watching this, it will be yesterday, but today, the day that I am filming it, I have made it 2.5 years on my no-buy. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it, but I can't believe it. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, and yet it seems like it's been forever. I'm kind of excited about this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited about it. I don't even know what to say. I always come on and I don't have a plan of what I'm going to say, but I'm speechless at this moment. I kind of knew that I was going to make it to this point when I decided that I was going to go for year 3, which I was undecided in the very beginning, and a lot of people pushed and said, yeah, go for year 3. I knew if I was going to actually commit to it that I was going to do it. I will admit this past month has been rough. I had meant to put up my video for my Christmas wish list, and I was going to show you the things that I wanted. I was going to try to dupe some of those from my collection for you, and I was discussing this with Amanda via text, as we do every day, all day long. And then while I was talking to her, she was buying stuff that I was discussing with her for me for Christmas. Bad girl. So I was like, well, I guess I can't put any of that stuff in a video, knowing that it's already been purchased. Though I don't know exactly what she purchased, but I had given her access to my initial wish list. So that felt awkward to discuss that. And then I was discussing some other things that I was potentially putting on my wish list, and some things that I was showing to her, and she was deciding, oh, well, that's really cool, or that's really cool. And I knew I needed to get her a Christmas present. So I was like, as she was saying different things on my wish list that she liked, I was adding them to my cart for her. And so it just kind of evolved, and I ended up not doing my wish list. And the things that were on my wish list from the other website, my husband got for me so that my children have something to give me for Christmas, because they like to give me things as well. So yeah, I ended up not doing that video, and I'm not sure how much and exactly what I'm getting, but I know my initial wish list didn't get chopped down as much as I had wanted to chop it down, like in the back of my mind, as much as I wanted to chop it down. So I know I am getting some makeup for Christmas, which was in my rules for this year, that I was allowing gifts if it was for specific legitimate holidays. And so yeah, I have no idea what this is going to do to my inventory, but I'm going to enjoy it. Whatever it is, I'm going to enjoy it. I haven't had anything new in a very long time, not counting the ColourPop Honey palette that Amanda sent me. I'm good. I am so good. And I was talking with another friend earlier today, yesterday, I can't remember which day, and she is very close to hitting her 1 year no-buy. She did 2019 no-buy, and you know who I'm talking about, or she knows who I'm talking about. And she said that she might be extending her no-buy to a 2nd year, which I think is amazing, absolutely amazing. And I hope she does. I really hope she does. I've seen some of her collection and not all of it, and I think she can do it. I really do, and I think it would be good for her collection. She has some not too distant future goals that she wants to meet, and I know that the 2nd year no-buy is going to help her reach those goals. And I hope that I'm a good support system for her, and I'm hoping that I'm a good support system to all of you that have done your no-buys, that want to continue on your no-buys or low-buys or whatever. I like this community that we have built, and I kind of like that it is becoming the norm of people doing a no-buy or a low-buy and being more responsible and cognizant of the things that they're spending their money on. I think it's smart. in general, it's smart because a lot of us have way too much, and we don't appreciate the amount of stuff that we have. And I kind of feel that the tide has turned to where everyone used to be like mass consumerism. It went on for quite a number of years, and like there was a new release all the time, and everyone had that fear of missing out. You know how FOMO is. And then all of a sudden, like, things changed. And I think, much like myself, people got oversaturated with the amount of new releases that were coming out, not just monthly, but weekly, even daily. It's absurd the amount of stuff that was being shoved down our throats with new releases just on a regular basis. And I kind of feel like that was the turning point for a good number of people. They were like, how can I possibly keep up with this? And the answer is, you can't. Like, the average person can't do it. And I think a lot of us realized that we didn't want to do it. And that kind of sparked the whole no-buy thing. I started feeling that saturation point well before a lot of other people did, which is why I'm at 2.5 years now. But I feel like being a mom with young kids, my tolerance levels for some things were much higher, and for other things, like the silly things, the ridiculous things, that tolerance was so much lower, and maybe that's why it hit me a little bit sooner. It just wasn't practical, and I didn't want it. I didn't want it, and that's why when I initially started my no buy with Amanda and Yana way back in the day, what was it, 2017, June 23rd, 2017. It just seems like forever ago. That's when this all started. And I just was at that saturation point, and I'm like, things aren't even new. Even the new releases aren't new. And why would I want to buy something that is... I have that. I might not have that exact imprint, stamp, or whatever on the new product. It might have slightly different packaging. It might be a different brand, ever so slightly different formula, but nothing is new anymore. And I'm not excited about a lot of the new releases. I mean, every now and again I am, but I like that. I kind of like that they shoved so much down our throat at once that we got sick of it, because we needed it. I mean, most of us really needed that. I kind of feel like a lot of us don't change our bad habits for things unless they really affect us. And I feel like a lot of people were affected by that. A lot of people's wallets were affected by that, to where they were trying to keep up with all those trends, and they're just like, one day it's like, I can't do it. My bank account's empty. I have rent due, mortgage due, whatever. I've got to put gas in my car. I've got to feed myself, my kids, whatever. And I feel like all of us felt that crunch with the constant releases. And I think we needed it to happen. Those of us that have kind of turned the tides, I think we needed that turning point. And I'm glad to see this new wave. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the no buy is the new norm. And people poo-poo that all the time, like kind of saying that, oh, you're just doing a no buy to jump on a bandwagon. Or, you know what? Whether it's a bandwagon or not, the end result is the same. Seriously, it is. There are some people that probably did jump on the no-buy bandwagon as a bandwagon thing because it was the thing to do. But I think an overwhelming majority of people are just tired of it. And I'm glad. I am glad that so many people have joined me on this journey, not just to follow my journey, but they actually did it for themselves. And those people that even chose to do a low buy, some people that would spend an ungodly amount on a regular basis, really cut their budget of what they were allowed to spend. And I think that's just as important, because not everyone's cut out for a low or a no buy, and the low buy is actually something that they could realistically achieve. And I think that's amazing. And I know that this video is not just about me. And me doing a 2.5 year update on my no-buy, after a while, like after the first year, it became not about me. It became us as a community, all of the people that were cheering me on, all of the people that I'm trying to help support, like all of you guys. Me doing monthly updates, I know some people have said, oh, you don't need to update us every month, though most people don't say that. It has become, to me anyway, not about me. I mean, it is, this journey initially started to be about me, but the more people that realized that I was on this very long journey of a no-buy, it became less about me and more about you guys. I wanted to help you guys, support you guys. I don't want to say I want to inspire you guys, because I don't feel like I'm a very inspirational person. I'm just me. But, you know, I always want to help people. That's something inherent in my nature. I want to be helpful and supportive, and I kind of feel like, in a way, me doing these videos, it might be someone's having a weak day or whatever, and they're like, maybe I could buy this, and who knows, they might stumble across one of my no-buy videos and say, you know what, she's been on a no-buy for a while, maybe I really don't need to buy this. And that's what's important to me, is that by me doing this, it helps you guys stick to your no-buys and your low-buys and stay true to what you want and reach that end goal. Because part of the reason why I did year 3 is not just because a lot of people are like, go for it, but my stash, I don't even want to call it a collection, though for a while it felt like it was, but when I took a step back and looked at it, it's really not a collection. It's a hoard. As Paula would say, it's a hoard. And while my hoard, stash, whatever, is getting better, it is getting closer to what I want, I'm still not there. So I kind of feel like I'm glad that I have this next 6 months to work on it even more, because I still have a lot. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say to you guys. I hope that by me doing these updates that it is helpful for you guys. I want to be here to support you as much as you guys support me. And again, this community is just the most amazing. I truly feel like, I don't even want to say handful, because it's so many more people than that comment and everything else on a regular basis. I feel like we're like good friends, family almost. And that to me is what this community as a whole is about, and I want to keep that up. And I think the best way to do that is just to be supportive of one another, and that's what this whole entire thing represents for me, and that's why I do my updates. And I feel like I'm repeating myself, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I just wanted to come on here and say I made it to 2.5 years, and for those of you, especially the one that I mentioned earlier, not by name, I really think you can do another year, and I'm here to support you. You got my number. You can text me whenever you want. But yeah, I think you can do it, and I think when you reach those long-term kind of goals, those 5-year goals, I think you're going to be very thankful that you did it. But if anyone else needs any support, encouragement, or whatever, please put your struggles down in the comments, because you know, I will try to comment back. I know my comments have been a little sporadic here or there, but this is a community, and I know even if I don't necessarily get a chance to respond specifically to you, the community will, and they'll be very supportive of you. So definitely, you know, whatever your thoughts are, whatever your struggles are, put them down in the comments, and you know, we're going to gather around you, we're going to lift you up, and we're all going to get you through it. So just, you know, reach out and we'll get you there. We definitely will. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.